Good evening, everybody. Thank you guys again for joining us. We are at episode 10. 10 episodes. Seems
oh,
like,
wow, yeah. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
I was listening to King and the Sting, one of my favorite podcasts, and they just hit 100, and they brought back a bunch of, just kind of some of their clips, and I was thinking, wow, we're only 90 away from that. And
only 90. But in that same vein, when I was going through because I wanted to make sure, now we're up on every major platform, by the way. Yeah. So whatever you want to listen to your podcast
what's that again? Is that email at the snppodcast@gmail.com?
snppodcast@gmail.com.
It is what
Pat Lynch is waiting with bated breath.
Please give him an email. Just tell him he looks good, because we all know he's looking good tonight with his beautiful festive sweater. We're also at Podcast SNP for Instagram and at Podcast SNP for Twitter. Yes. So feel free to kind of check out. You see what we're drinking.
The consistency on the names, I guess.
Yeah. We're trying to make it easy for everybody. Yeah. You can see the advent calendar that Chris nicely let us put up there every day.
Flaviar hitting with the like back. That's so nice of them. I always think that's so nice.
Oh, and some of the actual companies have
It's really cool that, right at the beginning of COVID, I put out that aviation gin, and they responded.
And Ryan Reynolds came to Joe Keneally's house.
Man, if I didn't pop a man boner from that, I was like,
Ryan Reynolds is definitely my man crush. His from Deadpool is unbelievable.
Yeah, Joe, you killed that 30-ounce coffee.
You know what's funny? Before we started the podcast, I thought the same thing too. Joe, you scrolling.
Okay, hold on. I gotta talk something here.
Yeah.
It was brought to my attention, not something I normally think about, that I have a very loud and powerful sounding stream when I use the restroom.
Yes, okay. And if you haven't heard that, it's on podcast episode 7. I believe it's 7. No, I think it is 7. So go to 7, midway through, you can hear Joe using the washroom.
And I was thinking about this, 2 days ago. I was in the office and I was using a urinal, and I could hear my pee so much louder than the guy. I mean, of course, it's my pee, but you could hear it in the room.
Yeah, definitely.
Reverberating.
It's just making it seem more awkward. Chris, Raw, literally, you can, when I'm walking in the morning and walking past, it sounds like a freaking, fire hose is going.
Here's what I think it is, though.
It is a fire hose. So.
I drink shit tons of water.
Okay.
Yes.
And I just drink everything fast. So when I go to the bathroom, it's not because I kind of have to go. It's probably because my bladder's full.
Okay.
And I think that's why.
He's over abusing water.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have an intervention.
Chris has got tiny bladder. This mother.
I got tiny everything.
So
Chris he's got a giant head. Yeah. It's shrunk down since I lost some weight.
Well, yes. Let's just set
not much, but it's shrunken down.
Let's set the scene. Chris rocking some. So it's kind of in a festive mood. We got ugly holiday sweaters on.
I think this is very stylish. I don't think ugly.
You look ugly, so. Honestly,
I'm walking to that one.
Out of all these sweaters, no offense, Pat, yours probably definitely. I wear mine. I like to wear mine even when it's not Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But,
that's because you love Jesus.
Yeah, I do love Jesus. The sweet baby.
And he loved you.
And I like the 5-pound, 6-ounce baby Jesus. I'm not talking about that big old man with the beard and stuff. I like baby Jesus. This is my time of the year, baby. Chris, are you rocking the t-shirt?
I am rocking the t-shirt.
Oh, if you've seen, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the Christmas special. It's an homage to that bad boy. Joe looking good with how long have we had these, Joe?
I was just thinking that 3 or 4 years. Yeah. I remember buying these at Ragstock in Schaumburg.
Yes.
It was right near where I worked at the
time. I wear mine. So on Fridays, I wear mine every day in December. And I work for maybe a little bit more of a religious company. And I love the smiles that I get. Not religious company, but the people there might be a little bit more religious than most. And the smiles that I get from mine, it makes me super.
They smile and they're like, I'm gonna murder this motherfucker. Are they legitimate smiles or are they like? No, they're like, I'm gonna murder this fucking blasphemous motherfucker. They think it's blasphemous.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they've tried to baptize me a few times.
The power of Christ compels you.
Definitely. But so, Chris, how we doing today?
Well, how's your week going, man?
Yeah. Oh, look at how's your week going?
It's going good.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
I like that. Joe, how we doing? How's your week? I know you've been talking about work and you're coming up on a vacation here. Number 2 of the year, baby.
I think that's part of the problem. Not a problem. That's part of the reason is I know I'm coming up on another week break. Yeah. And I'm just like, I can't wait to be out of this craziness. Craziness.
Honestly starting to smell the other side of 2021 where it's starting to get busy. And we have a bunch of people just like starting already. And you could for me, Chris, Pat, and Joe probably, maybe Joe's a little bit different. Actually, Pat and Joe are probably a little bit different because their corporations are getting year-end closing. Yeah. So me and Chris, we're a little bit more tax-based. It's, November, December, literally like, that's our vacation year. Like, that's our summer months. And, it's getting close to
especially considering they extended the deadline into summer this year.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Because Congress is proposing to. No, I've already
Well, Congress can't get anything done.
No,
I'm just saying, they can't get anything done.
I was just fucking with Chris.
Yeah.
I have no real knowledge.
But so, they're, so we're getting close to the end of the year. It's scary to me because I'm thinking because I know January is a terrible month. February is a little bit okay. March, April, it's scary.
Don't worry, you got nowhere to go, so you can work by your own.
It's true. No, honestly, yeah. Well, it's the only nice thing, I guess. Pat, how's your week been, bud?
Living the dream. Just living the dream, boys.
Another long week. Honestly, I could not wait to just have a nice Coors Light, and I've been doing all this festive stuff, just getting ready for this Saturday. Like, I haven't done shit with my family. I was like, wait, what can I do for Saturday? What holiday cheer can I bring?
I've just been looking up, certain things on my email to see when they're coming in.
That's a lot of what I've been doing.
I actually had to go through on Thursday night before I went to bed. I went through all the stuff because I've literally got, I have like boxes in my room. Mm-hmm. And I just want to make sure that the things that I wanted or for gifts have actually, I'm checking mark. I'm like, okay, I got that. Still waiting on this, waiting on that.
Yeah.
I ordered my mom's present a month ago, and they told me it was going to be here on December 17th. It shipped on December 16th, and I got an email 2 hours after the shipping saying, your package may be delayed. No shit, Captain. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
It's nice. I actually got, so I'm not going to try to ruin this because it's for Pat and Chris, and it's part of their gift, but I got a gift.
Russian meal order?
Actually, it's a hologram.
Yes! Stripper grab! Yeah!
But it was supposed to come.
It was in on this one. Only you can get in 2020. Only strip club you can get in 2020.
But this gift was supposed to come December 31st.
Does she speak multiple languages and have multiple sayings like the Carrie show?
No, she just got big boobies. Nice boobies. But it was supposed to come December 31st, and I was looking through all my boxes, and the motherfucker came in early, and I was like, oh shit! And they look so good, I cannot wait to give these gifts out.
So Peter's room looks like the black light would just blow your eyes out right now, basically.
Oh, well, that was before, but just added some more paint, you know what I'm saying, Pat?
Sexy Pepsi's in right now, enjoy it, light it up.
Shades of vibrancy.
Yes, yeah.
You can tell ages.
It would look like a disco fucking just oomsa in there right now if you blacklight in my room.
Christ.
Not good. Not good.
Because the girl's like, why
good gravy. This podcast has taken such a hard left in the last 3 minutes that has never been taken before.
When Pepsi asked to listen to this one, I'm going to point out this exact conversation as to last week.
Mark it. Time it, please.
Why I didn't go upstairs to wake Peter up from his nap. Patrick, go upstairs and get Peter up. He's got to get up. It's time to go. He's like, why don't you go get him? Hell no, my God, and that's the exact reason why.
You can't touch anything in that room. All right, why don't we?
I don't even want to touch the door. Why don't we? Simpsons got nothing on Peter McGraw's.
Oh no! Hey, listen. If I was murdered in there, they wouldn't be able to find who killed me. There's too much DNA.
It looks like he killed himself. His DNA's everywhere.
DNA filmed fucking 14 episodes of CSI Miami down here.
All right, hey, well let's open up the beers I got for us. This is from Dry Hop, which is a brewery in Chicago, Illinois. It's called Boar's Head Lunch On. Chris, you want to give us a little description on it, my man?
It is an adjunct lager. It is 4.6% alcohol. This super refreshing beer was brewed in honor of one of our favorite banquet beers. Sweet and bready, malt character with a floral and citrusy aroma. Finishes crisp with notes of fresh sweetbread and lemon.
And so, did you get the homage to
the banquet? Of course,
thank you, friend. I'm just making sure Joe got it.
That's why I've asked for a whole entire can of it, not just this.
And these are enormous cans.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had one of these last night, and it fills up 4 fucking
Does Dry Out brew their own beer, or is
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
There's a question. Do we still have those cans of,
Oh, so you guys want to hear a funny story? We, well, not a funny story. It was kind of.
Well, there's a lot
I don't know why you're saying no. Because me and Pierce still may have
No,
cans
we definitely have it. We definitely do.
They had alcoholic beer.
Actually, you know what? I apologize. We don't. We cleaned out that refrigerator.
Wait.
So
You guys have cans of alcoholic beer?
what?
Their beer, their company
Plus.
we're trying to invest in. I can't remember.
Beer Plus.
Beer Plus. Thank you.
In
Can never think of the name of it.
2016 or 2017, no, it was actually 2018. I apologize. We made a little bit of money with some Bitcoin, and we wanted to invest in a company. And we got proposed a beer company because we're fucking alcoholics.
And we know beer.
We're
Not very well. We just know
So
beer.
this guy was making an active beer, and it was supposed to hydrate you. And it was for kind of like sports runners, but it was a good tasting beer.
Well, I don't know if it hydrates, but it helps mitigate.
Yes, you're right. Yeah. Well, no, it did. Like the chemist who was in it, it actually it provided hydration. Versus,
And their argument was it was like for active people to go out and have
Yep.
4 or 5 beers and not wake up feeling like garbage the next morning.
Who stops at 4 or 5, Chris? That's the real question.
I would never.
Okay.
We would have put that beer to the ultimate test to figure out.
Oh yeah, where the hangover is. And then we're gonna go after this. We're gonna go into the vitamins that we took last week for the nose they wasted. Joe got it.
Spoiler alert, they suck.
Joe didn't get one? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say. So Chris, give me a little taste test.
Of this?
Yeah, let me know what you think.
Yeah, I almost got a thing of actual Coors today, not Coors Light.
Oh, the Coors Banquet? The Banquet beer.
You had to, or you wanted to?
I thought about it, but then I realized how heavy it would be.
Yeah, that definitely tastes like Coors.
Let's see. Coors Banquet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's not Coors Light, 'cause I'm actually drinking Coors Light.
the end's a little different. The end of it's a little different. But
Yeah.
It's definitely
Similar.
more Coors.
It's similar.
Man, all that stuff he described it as, like hints of this and that, I don't get any of that
No.
shit.
No,
I
you
get
get beer.
Yeah.
You get fucking beer.
It's because Joe likes it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It says
maybe I
super refreshing beer. That's where I should have stopped. You're right.
No, it's just, I never
know what,
get
though?
that stuff.
No,
Anything.
no. Look, these cards, so
I get
from
super refreshing.
They got like 92 things you're supposed to get. No, motherfucker, I'm getting the hotness. There's only 2 things you're getting in a whiskey.
Spice?
You're getting a spice, or you're getting hit with a hot, or you're getting with a little bit of oak.
Maybe
That's, like a
Maybe
woody
you just have a very
taste or-
unsophisticated palate here.
Maybe I just have
Maybe,
color.
I
Sorry,
guess that's
guys.
what it is.
You know
Yeah.
what I taste? The beer with that beer taste mixed very well with the beer.
I had a lot of bubbly at the top of mine in the beginning, so I had a lot of bubbles that really,
Took
took away.
the beer.
That's where you taste the nutmeg, isn't it?
Couldn't get a real full palate.
Love the beer.
All right, well, we'll just go on briefly. I don't want to ruin this company because you never know if we ever get anywhere. But how did you guys feel, Chris? How did you feel after with the nose days?
I woke up at
we went hard last Saturday.
I feel like I want to say I woke up at either 6 or 7 in the morning. Because I had to take a mad slash. And did that, and I was like, man, those pills did nothing. Grabbed myself 3 ibuprofen, went back to sleep for 3.5 hours, woke up, felt like $1 million.
Yeah.
Ibuprofen, the way to go.
With water.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you feel? Any different?
I don't feel like it mitigated anything.
Maybe that. Okay, with that.
I mean, it's kind of hard
I don't
to
think I
say.
drank as much as you guys did. 'Cause I don't think I drank.
No, you're
I was
right.
at dinner,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I felt fine the next day. But I don't think it was a result of those.
That's
pills.
what I felt. I woke up.
I think it was because I drank
Yeah.
like 4 bottles of water before I went to bed, pretty much. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
we
don't
went to
think
bed pretty early. Sorry, Joe.
Oh no, no.
You're right.
I was going to say, I just don't. Yeah, I don't think.
I don't think the amount of alcohol we consume. I don't think anything's going to mitigate it that well. If you buy
water well.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
well,
Yeah.
besides water, yeah.
And ibuprofen. Because
And ibuprofen.
But if you had,
I think
I
that's the way to go.
think if you had a few drinks, it probably would
It
have.
helps, wait, we're not doctors, so I wouldn't say it because God knows what it's doing. Or actually, I got my liver tested this week, and it was actually doing very well. But who knows what it's really doing to most people? So I wouldn't recommend taking ibuprofen and water, but
the water part's fine.
yeah, it's just what
Medically, I'm sure the water part is 100% fine.
But those days wasted, I don't think did much.
I don't know if it did any more or less than whatever the other thing I got was that one time.
Yeah. I had pets.
No, your thing did absolutely nothing. I think the nose days wasted did a little bit better than.
Here's the thing. I when I woke up in the morning, I was laying in bed thinking like, okay, how do I feel? And I was like, I feel okay. But I kept thinking of Pat's saying like, well, if this is how I would, if I didn't have this, I wonder how I would feel if I had really, had a real hangover.
Yeah. I think for the level of drinking that we do, and it's only on one day a week or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Joe's Tuesday, Wednesday as well.
But I think with our level of drinking, water's the only thing.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I don't think there's anything that's going to mitigate
that. Somebody who's in their 40s who doesn't drink, occasion or like every Saturday like us, where
maybe
like kind of used to it.
It's a 2-3 drink thing, and
there are people who
Katrina got something for to help with the headaches with wine. Was it? Did you got Katrina with the wine headache thing?
It's right there behind Joe. It's called Drop It, I think.
You said that worked for you, right?
Yeah. So what's it called?
Drop It. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. And
drop the headache, enjoy the wine.
Yeah. So it I don't know all the science off of it off the top of my head. I just read about it, but it just alters the wine a bit so you don't get as terrible of a headache.
Okay.
And it actually worked because recently, if I even have one glass of wine, I get a terrible headache immediately.
Oh,
and I had 2 glasses of wine over the course of 2 days, and I tried it both days, and no headache on any other days.
So for the guys listening out there, if you're looking for something for the wife, the girlfriend, the side piece, side piece,
the girlfriend, and the side piece,
the baby mama. It sounds like Drop It.
Your actual mama
might work actually.
Yeah,
if you got Margaret Lynch, she might love that.
I think it's less than $10 for that bottle.
Woo! Christmas gift ideas. You know what's funny? I had no good ideas for Christmas gifts. Today I'm thinking I should have gotten this. I'm like, you dumbass. There's no way you're getting any of these fucking gifts on time. Way to go now start thinking about it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, man, I should just went to Costco and got myself a 30 case of Coors Light for myself for Christmas. I've been the happiest kid in the house.
I think you still do that.
Huh?
I think you still do that.
I think I still could.
Off podcast topic is our ski trip. We need to discuss that.
Okay.
We'll throw that one off. We're gonna bring up spicy topics just yet.
Oh goodness.
All right. Well, actually, so then ski trip and just thinking about activities and things that we're doing. I wanted to bring up the movie. What the hell is it?
That one with the.
Yes. I didn't even know how to say his last name.
Bob Odenkirk?
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
I'm gonna tweet this out, this movie.
The one that looks like a John Wick, like a poor man's John Wick.
Okay, it is a poor man's John Wick. Well, no, not a poor man's John Wick. Is it an older man's John Wick?
It's like
a family man John Wick.
His family's not dead though. But Keanu Reeves looks magical.
I don't think he's supposed to be 50 in the movie John Wick. I don't think but I think,
he's
the guy portraying him is.
So, let's just set the table real quick.
It's the fucking other one.
Wait, let's just set the table
real quick. Even down to the stupid goddamn.
But his family,
it's not the same.
His family, hold on. Let's just say what the trailer is. If you haven't seen it, Ed, what's his last name?
Bob Odenkirk from Breaking Bad,
Better Call Saul, and
also very famous
SNL used to
comedic, entity.
He also does look younger in the movie than he does in most of the shit.
But he looks great in Better Call Saul for sure. Better Call Saul is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. But so nobody is legitimately. If you haven't seen John Wick, first of all, kill yourself. Secondly, go watch John Wick.
How can they kill him?
I knew Pat Lynch.
Well, they would obviously kill himself.
They would talk to God and watch it. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
But here's the thing. It's literally John Wick with a family.
But his family doesn't die, basically, right?
But it looks so fucking badass.
His family gets robbed.
Yep. And he
doesn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And then
they find out he's like a wet work dude, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm getting to it. Shut the fuck up. I can get to the goddamn trailer. People at work are always constantly telling him, I can't believe you didn't do anything. And it's this constant build till finally he's at somewhere and he tells someone to stop and then he just wrecks shit and you're like, oh, he's not some flub who just bends over. He's a very dangerous individual and he can just fuck everything up and then somehow that gets him in more trouble and then you got a movie.
But it looks really good. I want to see that, so I would definitely see that in theaters.
He needs to get the kitty bracelet back. All this over a fucking kitty bracelet.
Here's
just
the
like
thing.
John Wick, all over a little fucking dog.
Listen, John Wick was not some revolutionary story. The story is basic, just like nobody.
They're just taking the same recycled garbage and putting it.
Oh, yeah. No, here's what you say.
It's like Pepsi telling me. Pepsi came out today and was like, "Hey, guess what? They're bringing back Night Court." Like nobody has
There's
an
no
original
original
idea.
idea. You know, it was a
No,
really
here's the
Night Court used to be a TV show back in like the 80s. Fun fact about Night Court: look up the Wikipedia page and read about like the curse of the bailiff. Like the first 3 people that they cast for the bailiff in that show all died.
Is it an
They
actual?
couldn't
it's New York. It's in New York.
So it's a real court and it's at night.
Yeah,
It's at night, yeah.
You could literally in New York. You go to night court.
Yeah.
Remember when we went
It's
to
so
Nashville?
busy they have to do court at night.
That first time we went to Nashville, when we walked to like the bars and everything, there was like that little trail.
Yes.
That was Night Court right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And they like certain areas have Night Court.
They
have
call this,
certain-
but I'll take your word
No,
for it.
remember, so we would walk from the condo, and you'd walk past like the.
Then you'd have all those
police
cop
station.
cars in the parking lot.
yeah.
There was-
And they'd
was
have
like-
night court.
There was Night
Yeah,
Court right
yeah.
there.
Did not know that.
Here's why I think I don't think it's a story that's like John Wick, but the fight choreography is 1-for-1 John Wick style. It's the exact same
Isn't
fighting.
it like the same director or producer for John Wick?
But they're all kind of doing that now.
But I think that's what it is. They're literally copying the fight style, which is such a signature thing to John Wick that now all these movies are taking.
That was like the Matrix. That was like the Matrix. The Matrix shit.
Where he goes and tries to get the little girl's kitty cat bracelet back.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing as John Wick freaking going nuts over his dog.
And Pat thought that John Wick was more upset about the fucking dog, or the car than the dog.
Well, he went and got his car though.
But he wanted the dog was from his wife, and his wife had passed away, and that's like
Those are last
He went after the guy.
if it was just a
Who killed
car,
the dog?
he would have just gotten his fucking car.
It wasn't until the second movie that he went to go get his car. So clearly his priorities were in his
Wow, you ruined the second
Revenge
one.
for
No,
the
the second one.
He kills everybody, Chris.
No,
That's what
second
happens.
movie, he literally
Second
gets his
one.
car right in the
Third one
beginning.
gets
It's Kevin Nash in the third one. That's all I need to know.
No, he's not in the second one either, though.
Yeah, he was the first one.
He was in the first one, but not
Yeah,
the second or
It
third.
was in the second or third?
No.
He's having ACL surgery.
He's become. They
too.
did like I read on Yahoo. He did like an article about him becoming more of an actor now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was in Magic Mike.
Yes,
Yeah, he was. Yep.
Actually, bringing up
That's
movies,
insane.
I saw
He's
last
also the
night.
Punisher. First the Thomas Shane.
He was in another movie just recently. Whatever. I was watching. Has anybody ever seen the movie Fargo?
Yeah.
That's a
No,
fucking
many
interesting.
times.
That's a really interesting movie.
They did a TV show kind of about the style.
Yeah, but it's not.
Here's a curse about that
TV show's
movie.
good too.
I just saw the movie, and the movie is so interesting because like, well, first of all, those accents it was comical. Every time they talk.
Minnesota
I'm
accents.
from Minnesota.
Hey, Marge, did you eat Marge? You have lunch, Marge? I was dying. I couldn't stop laughing. Every time she said something, like, yeah. Okay.
That's how I talk, man.
I know how to talk. Well, it's really high in Minnesota. I don't think it's twin. It's not twins.
No, it's
It's a
rural.
But fuck, is it funny? It is so.
Do you know the movie is?
geez.
The movie is quasi based on like a true story.
Yeah,
So here's the thing. Not true. Somebody died looking for that gold. They had to come out.
No.
and say
I
that.
meant like some of the aspect of the wood chipper thing is real. Like someone killed somebody. Because he asked for real crimes and they kind of combined them
into that thing. Yeah, but the whole
Like that story is not accurate.
The whole like.
Have
thing
any
at
of you
the
guys
end.
seen the TV show, the FX?
I've seen the first 2 seasons.
I heard that's good too. I heard
It's based on like I haven't seen the movie or the TV show. I kind of want
Each
to see
season is its own like story. So you watch one season, it's a story. They're not it's the first season and the second season. They have a bit of a continuity. That like in the first season, the daughter's the cop, and then the second season, her dad from like when he was younger is the cop. So there's a little continuity, but it's not like there's not really overlap on this.
And then the third one is with.
I've not seen the third one.
right?
I've not seen the third one yet, so that could be. I know Chris Rock's in one of them. I'm sure. It's the third one.
I haven't seen the movie or the show, but I kind of am interested in checking it out.
It's good. It's a good. It's not too long.
Pretty good, yeah. I just thought the movie was fucking
It's good. Hilarious. If you've never seen the Coen Brothers, that's kind of their style of movies.
The best part is it is nice when they don't explain everything.
Like they
What
did.
are you thinking? Like, why the fuck did you need all that money? That's what I want to know.
Like if you think, have you ever seen any other Coen Brothers movies?
Well, I'm terrible with names.
I mean,
The only one that I could possibly think of is the only one I'm probably wrong, but the only one I can think of is the one with George Clooney, Brother We're Out.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
They also did
that's the one.
what's the one with the assassin? You know what I'm talking about? The assassin with Javier Bardem's the assassin.
No Country for Old Men.
That's it too. That's the movie.
Assassin guy. Yeah. Hey. Okay.
That's
Jeez.
They got some. I think that's some movies.
That's the movie I want to see. Tommy Lee Jones is in All Men for No Country.
Yeah, that's good.
I want to see the. When I was looking up that Nobody trailer, there was another one for the comeback trailer. Robert De Niro and Tommy Lee Jones is in there, and Tommy Lee Jones is on.
What is it about? I feel like I saw this.
It's Robert De Niro, Zach Braff, Morgan Freeman, and Tommy Lee Jones, and so Robert De Niro's character owes Morgan Freeman's character a bunch of money. So they go down to like this film shoot and like Zach Braff's like,
oh, they're gonna kill this guy.
They end up seeing this guy and he's like, oh man, can I get your autograph? He's like, yeah, sure. So he signs. The guy falls off this ledge, gets killed, and the movie company gets reimbursed because they insured the lead actor for like $30 million. So they made $30 million for doing nothing for them. And they're like, this is how we're gonna get out of our huge debt. Out of the huge debt to Morgan Freeman. So they get Tommy Lee Jones and insure him because he was his character was a great actor. So they're like, the best part is like in the trailer, they put him on a horse and they have this horse going through and like there's all these flames and everything. And like he goes through, he gets fucking just tossed off the horse. And so Robert De Niro comes out here, he's like, oh, this guy was such a great guy. And if he were alive today, he'd be like an Untitled Jones character. Get that fucking horse back here! I don't want to see it.
The whole movie is just them trying to kill this guy. Because he said he'll do his own stunts too.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, we're just going to kill him.
One of the good Coen Brothers movies, Big Lebowski.
Bits and pieces of that.
I've not seen that.
I've never seen it either.
It's good.
I'm gonna work on that. Yeah. The best Robert De Niro story I've ever heard. Is Robert De Niro. It just got divorced from his wife.
No, he's trying to get divorced from her. Right?
Yes, but one of the stories comes out is he was at dinner, like one of those like LA like hipster, like you see all the fucking actresses, all the celebrities. And Robert De Niro and his wife are out to eat. And, Robert De Niro's card got declined. Like, one of his credit cards got declined. And he just fucking goes off and he's like, looks at his wife and he's like, this is why I have to make all these shitty fucking movies. You're spending all my goddamn money. And everyone in the fucking restaurant's just like, oh shit.
How was my Godfather, bitch?
Yeah.
I should be doing Bad Grandpa.
Yeah. Or the fucking, what's the Devil Wears Prada or whatever that, or the Intern.
Oh, the Intern.
Oh god, poor fucking Robert De Niro. He was not that great though in, that Netflix 4-hour movie there.
Irishman?
Yeah.
Oh, the Irish. I haven't watched that either. I don't want. After I heard it was so long, I was
you should watch it in segments.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Alright, why don't we do some whiskey? We got a ton of these fucking
We're going international today, baby.
So we were international last week.
Pat, if you wanna pour these out, I'm gonna grab some ice and I'm gonna get our other drink ready.
Alright, Chris, the first one we're doing is number 5, if you want to read whatever card that is.
Numero 5.
Joe, you want some ice, baby boy?
Numero 5 is Penderin, a rich oak Welsh single malt whiskey.
You know what it's going to taste like?
Hints of oak and
whiskey.
You know what it's going to taste like?
Well, it could be Irish whiskey or like U.S. It's different.
It's going to taste like oak and cinnamon.
That's Chris's one. Chris will get the rest. Chris will do the ice. If you're gonna get the little glass, Joe, you should get the thing. You should get the little thing for it. Well, depends what glass you got.
He's got really nice.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's this supposed to taste like, Chris?
So you're going to get bits of oak, toffee, cinnamon, vanilla, and dark chocolate, pretty much.
If I don't get any of that, I'm going to be real fucking pissed.
Jingle a little more. I don't think the people in China heard that.
I want you to know that I like to stir. I like it stirred, not shaken.
He's like James Bond. Minus the freshness.
No, I don't like.
You don't like?
That has a bite to it.
God bless America.
It tastes like wine. No, I'm joking. It tastes like whiskey, bitch. I don't taste any of that oaky.
Yeah, I definitely taste the oak. I taste the oak and vanilla.
It's woody and hot. That's what it is.
I definitely taste the vanilla.
It's woody and hot.
It's pretty Irish whiskey, right?
I don't like it.
It's a Welsh single malt whiskey.
I'm bloody Welsh, man.
There's a difference.
The mix of I'm bloody Welsh, man.
There's fucking there's water between
the next one going, Pat. Oh, hey boy.
I actually did like that one.
You do.
Numero Is that an 8? Is that?
Yeah,
That is an 8.
Ocho.
That's a weird looking 8, right?
Yeah, it's an 8.
Number 8 is
Also-
Dudam Millstone.
From the Netherlands.
100 wide whiskey. You're gonna get hints of pepper, spicy, rye, and malted barley.
Chris, what's malted barley?
It's like barley, but it's malted.
No clue. Let me look it up for you, Joe. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna give Joe some bullshit answer on this one. I have no fucking clue.
All right, smart guy Pat Lynch. What's malted, motherfucker?
No idea.
Yeah, you goddamn right. Shut up. Malted. It's malted. It's barley, but malted.
So, I think Joe Comer's so angry about it.
Malt or
How we tasting, boys? How we tasting? Are we still working on the taste?
Oh, we haven't had it yet.
Here you go, Sean.
I'm waiting to hear the definition of malt so I can see if I know what that is, so I can use it to describe this drink.
Google it, man.
That's what he's doing, Pat.
malt is so basically malted barley is the same as malt is germinated cereal grain that has been dried in a process known as malting.
You guys remember when we went to Sammy and Adams Brewing?
Yeah, real great answer, Wikipedia.
I thought you can't use the word in a definition. I thought that was like the proper...
Germinated cereal grain. You want me to look up what germinated cereal grain is?
I know what that means, but I was just hoping it would describe the flavor a little bit too.
Okay.
Don't worry, Joe, I got you. I'm going to look up germinated cereal grain for you.
How's that glass working for you, Joe?
This has really gone off the rails since David walked away.
Is so
I got a whole bunch of cereals on
compared
here.
to ones
All right,
I
well,
used to
give me-
make.
give
I'm
me-
scared
give
I'm going to break
Give me
it,
an
but it is
option.
awesome.
Give me a little taste test, boys. Tell me how it
Alright,
tastes.
so we
Come
had
on
it.
now.
Peter, by the way, Peter's in the kitchen making us some fancy drinks.
I was able to
I
have
must
it.
have screwed on. Okay, so I got this I'm sorry, Joe. I totally definitely cut you off there again.
No, it's
For
okay.
the 7th time today. But I have a jar of I have a jar full of drink.
Drink.
Of drink. Of drink.
Holy fuck, he's not kidding.
It's a jar full of drink. And I must have messed up putting this thing together.
Push it
Because,
there goes forward, isn't it?
okay, watch, Pat. Do you think this can be any fucking different? No, motherfucker! I must have fucked this up.
Is it clogged
There
with
were
honey?
instructions on how to assemble.
Thanks, Katrina. As a man, we don't read fucking instructions.
Yeah, okay, right there.
Pepper.
Oh, no, you're right. Look at that. So I'm looking at
You like the pepper? You like the pepper? Because I like the pepper, not taste the pepper in this one.
Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that idea. Why the fuck is there pepper in my whiskey?
I don't know. This is a rye whiskey, so normally you see a lot of pepper in rye whiskeys.
Okay, so you know that Peter's
Are
drinking.
you a rye whiskey guy?
Oh man, that does smell terrible.
That's not right.
Are you a rye whiskey guy? Do you like rye whiskey?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Joe, the one we had a couple weeks ago wasn't the rye whiskey. The one I bought was a rye.
Oh, a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that one. Do you realize we've been doing this podcast for 10 weeks and we've had whiskey every single one of those podcasts?
I'm sorry, Joe, that you can't remember what you
Be
drink.
a little more specific, Pat Lynch.
Don't be just an alcoholic. Remember what you fucking drink. How about that?
I remember. I just don't know which one.
Could you not
You
get
know,
it right now?
you know,
That's why we don't buy the nice things for Joe.
You know why Pat Lynch is giving Joe shit right now? Is because Pat Lynch can't remember the name of the
You know what,
whiskey.
Katrina?
So he's
You know what I did?
calling
I
Joe
put water
out.
in here.
It's Wilderness Trail.
And I tried it.
Then where the hell was that? Why don't you just tell Joe that to begin with?
Does that mean anything
That's
to
what
you?
I thought.
Yeah, it does, Pat. I actually remember that.
Ooh, this is very strong.
Okay.
I actually didn't mind this one too.
Hoopa.
I like this one more than the last
I
one.
like the last
I
one
agree
much
with you on
more.
that. I like both of them, but I like this
I
one.
like the
more.
last one much more.
What's up next, Pat?
You like the last one more?
Personally, yes. Number 6. It's a product of Ireland, Joe.
Oh, man.
This is
Our people.
Hyde, a 6-year-old, number 5, the RS Cask single grain Irish whiskey.
One more time, Chris. Sorry, what was the brand?
It is a single grain Irish whiskey.
Okay.
You're going to drink his last
This one supposedly has, you're going to get a very big vanilla taste to it. It also has cake, cherry, and grapefruit.
Wait,
in it.
cake?
Cake.
Like,
Pat Lynch, it literally says cake. It's got a piece of cake and says cake.
is it
Joe,
like chocolate
what
cake
the
or vanilla
fuck
cake?
does
or
that say?
Chocolate cake, vanilla cake?
That's what?
Cake. All right, here's the thing.
What kind of cake?
Here's the thing.
I don't know. It doesn't explain.
Inquiring minds want to know what kind of cake.
Pat Lynch has been such a mouthy bitch this whole podcast.
You're goddamn right.
I don't know what it is. I feel like Pat Lynch feels like he needs to just get someone today.
I'm just asking what the.
You know why? Because he got like 4 times already on this podcast.
Hey, ladies, relax. All right? Jesus.
We're teaming up on Pat Lynch right now because you're not around.
That's what
I get it.
takes.
Hold on.
We don't have any direction right now.
We're gonna get to the drinks.
You got a double decker.
Oh, I got a double decker. Sorry, guys. Hold on here. I'm getting there.
You're not gonna like that, Peter.
Woo! Oh, why does God hate
Hold on, let's put this out there though, because a lot of people don't know the backstory of our relationship, so they may think that we mean that in a harmful, mean way.
Well, hopefully I do, because that's how you go viral.
That's very much just like playful banter.
No, that's how you go viral for being a bully.
That's
We're not bullies here.
That's playful banter.
We don't condone bullying on any case.
I've known Pat my entire life. I once kicked him in the testicles. And it haunts me. You were jumping off a sofa and we were fighting, and I just like threw the leg up and just hit you right in the genitals. We were like 9 and 12, I think, something like that, 9 and 11. And I still regret it to this day. I think I'm such a piece of shit for doing it.
You are, 'cause I don't remember that, but yeah, now I'm holding against you.
That one was not good.
No, I don't like that last one.
I haven't tried it yet.
All the Irish ones have not been good on this.
I'm not a big Irish whiskey guy.
Is Conor McGregor fucking in some of this Swiss?
No,
I almost got
if I got proper 12 in this fucking thing, I'd be like sending it back. Asking for
almost got you all.
Oh, mind you,
12 is a Christmas gift joke. Like,
I don't know if you guys heard the story, but on
that's not even
right before you came over on Thursday to sign Christmas cards.
Yeah,
I'm pulling out the Christmas calendar thing. I literally, as I'm pulling it out, the top comes off, and I just pour all the number 17 all over the table. So I had to try 17 on my own.
What was 17?
It was some scotch. It was not good.
What is that, Peter?
Whipped cream, bud. This is whipped cream. Are these hot toddies? No, these are
beer bottlers.
That's right, butter beers.
Butter beers!
Hot toddies!
Are these hot toddies? I love them.
Hot toddies is what again? It's is it a tea and something, right?
It's a heated whiskey with lemon and honey.
So
you boil. It's like it's what I actually just looked this up last night. I'm not even joking. It's a cup of liquid.
Does anybody know where
3/4 water, 1 part whiskey. The water's heated up like tea. You add some lemon juice, some ginger, and some honey.
Does anybody know where the name hot toddy comes from?
No.
I couldn't tell you.
That was more of a question, not I know the answer type of deal.
You know what I feel like? I'm at one of those pop-up bars.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Special drink.
We talked about this last week. One of those fancy.
Peter's mixologing you up over here.
They do one of those in where we used to work.
So, it's
like North and Clybourne there.
Oh yeah, I don't like that one at all, Chris. Whatever that was, I don't
Did I
like it.
have this?
the Irish whiskey, yeah. Pat's got one more.
Don't worry. If you're on Instagram at S&P or podcast S&P, you can see what the ladies are drinking tonight.
If that company pinged us,
A hot toddy is also known as a hot whiskey in Ireland.
Okay. I always thought it had something to do with tea, but.
Well, it's made very much like
but I thought it actually had tea in it. That was my.
You know what though? If you're not feeling great, it's hot water.
So literally what it was a drink created to help relieve the symptoms of cold and flu.
Hot or toddies?
Yeah, hot toddies.
I've heard where our parents are from.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. McGraw. You know everything.
No, where our parents are from, they were very bad.
Mr. McGraw will let that go.
Thank you.
With your snottiness.
And they would
come over there and I'll rip one of those fucking bells out of your face.
Bring it up.
Sorry.
Hey!
See, look at how aggressive he's being toward me. God.
I didn't even flinch at that. I was like, oh, I didn't.
Okay, so this is number 18, right, Patrick?
Yes.
This is Amroot. It is a fusion single malt whiskey.
I'm slowing this up over here.
From India.
It is from India.
Yes.
India?
Yes.
I know
India. Is that a normal thing? I don't
know.
Had number 8, I believe, or number 6.
Yeah, the Irish whiskey. I feel
like we're just taking 4 shots in a row, and it's just like, God bless America.
Well, that's you.
Basically,
you were just taking them to taste them.
So, the calendar I got was literally just. It's whiskey
it's like all over the world.
So this is not, I don't think India's, known for, whiskey or anything like that, but it's kind of nice.
This is the first time I've heard it, so I was like, is that a normal
Joe, this is the Pappy Van Winkle of India right here. Don't shit on
Could
me.
be. All right, hey, well, why don't we start with the butterbeer first, huh?
Oh, we're not going to start with number 18?
You want to do 18? I apologize.
Wait,
this is Chris's party, and I'm not going to cry.
Quick question. Did we not start? Because I've been drinking the whole time.
No, started a long time
We
ago.
just started now. I don't know why you were drinking beforehand.
Joseph, relax. We got a whole podcast left.
And you're back.
Actually, we gotta get wrapping this up. I'm just kidding. All right, boys. Let's cheers number 18. Last whiskey of the night. Hopefully it's a little better than the last.
That's not going to be good.
It smells smoky.
Oh, God.
It is like, I like that. I like that smokiness. It's hard, but I like it.
You can definitely taste the oak in this one.
That's almost as bad as the 92-year-old fucking
Johnny Walker
Coley.
Brother. I don't know that shit.
That's hard, but I like that. I'm glad that's at the last one. Thank God I've been drinking.
The first two were obviously the best.
That is very smoky.
The first one,
is that the Indian one, Chris?
Yeah.
18?
Yeah.
That is
Indian?
overly smoky.
All right, well, hey, let's kill that taste with a little bit of the
A little bit of the bubbly.
Hey, thank you for making these.
Oh, you guys are welcome. Merry Christmas, guys.
They're like,
They're classic.
This doesn't work great with my beard.
they're in the shape of that jug.
Chris, you got some for later. Don't worry.
I can taste it in my mustache.
I don't know why. I thought this would be hot.
I've never heard Chris.
Even though I can feel the glass is not hot.
I've never heard you talk like that before. It's caught me so off guard.
It's all in my mustache.
Here, Chris, you can have
So the
whatever
whipped cream might be a little.
What the fuck is this?
I think it's a sixer. Maybe it's a fiver.
God, not a sixer again.
No. She didn't get six. It's either a five or an 8. It's 5 or 8. It's one of the first two.
It's a real niner.
It's one of the first two.
I got your niner in there. This ain't, well, I don't know if it's not bad.
I like it.
It's one of the first two. I don't. I stopped pouring right for the second one. So.
Woo! Number 2. It was the second drink, Chris.
So I think it was 8.
Joe, where are we at, baby? I want to make sure we're not.
41. We got tons.
I'm not no rush. Just making sure we're not.
We had an early podcast last week, right?
Yeah, we did. Oh,
well, they kept you for an hour.
You're lucky.
Hey, fuck the Notre Dame Fight Irish, by the way.
That's all good.
Oh, I forgot about all the sports stuff.
Because I got like,
yeah.
Joe can't wait for football to be over so he doesn't make any picks anymore.
Well, hold on. Speaking of picks, I need to apologize. Last weekend, I was very hot. Not on a streak. I mean, the streak was...
You were a little hot and you were a little drunk and you feel a little confident.
Exactly.
Well, you're on the street because your stone cold lack of the century of the week came through the week before.
The week before and the week before that. I got too big for my britches, so I want to apologize. I want to apologize to the public and say I'm sorry, and it won't happen again.
I'm not gonna lie, Joe. Most bettors probably didn't go with the Cincinnati one, but the other two were good calls.
Yeah, they were.
I'm going to go back to my single pick.
Single pick of the week.
Single pick.
Joe, from the public, I want to say you are forgiven. You got a little ahead of yourself. We tried to convince you not, but you don't like Dallas.
You guys are putting up stop signs.
Yeah, Joe really hates the Dallas Cowboys for some other reason.
Throwing them up there.
It's America's team. That's like Jerry's world.
Did Jerry Jones do something bad to you, Joe?
You guys want some pizza?
Want some pizza? So I mean, all around we have a table full of fucking beer or drinks all over the place.
Oh man, when I came in, I got for the first time in a long time. I got here first. And
yeah, Joe finally beat somebody.
No.
Well, we had 92 things to carry,
yeah.
But Pat Lynch was throwing down coasters like it was his fucking job. Each of us got 3, and there's still not enough. Still not enough.
I got about like 6 by me.
The butterbeer is good, but I think I'm going to throw a couple more of the actual cream soda in there. Yeah.
Break down what this is.
That's a good call.
I'm not a huge cream soda person.
But it's also like
that's why it's very rare to find in the freaking store.
But I mean, for a Christmas thing, so
it's not bad though. It tastes good.
I was a huge book fan of the Harry Potter series. And
really?
Oh, I read it.
Yeah,
I was a nerd with it. I know.
I just bought Sarah all the.
You just became Katrina's favorite of my friends, probably.
No, I have to actually reread them because it's been a long time. I have all the books too, and I read.
You got some of the illustrated.
The one where Dumbledore died. I read that book.
Spoiler alert, motherfucker! I didn't read them yet.
Oh my god. Where he
You've
died.
had like at least 12 years to read
To be
it.
fair, Pat hasn't read at all.
Ever.
So he's
I'm
got a
pretty
long
sure-
list to catch up
I'm pretty
on.
sure I saw
Audio book is my friend.
I'm pretty sure I saw a fact where like the first Harry Potter movie came out like 15 years ago. So you've had more than enough time to read the books, man.
Or watch the movies at least.
Yeah.
So Dumbledore did die. In that book, I, like a nerd, I read from page 1 to the end. Like, just, you couldn't put that book down. But in there, they have a butterbeer. And, I was looking at holiday, cause I wanted to make today, you can't do a real, like, we would actually do like a huge holiday party, have a good time, you can't do that now with COVID and, how everything's going.
What's the thing in Wrigley?
Oh,
T-Box. I missed that. I wish we could have done that this year.
Oh.
I know last year we were giving it because it was my 30th.
Yeah.
But I was totally going to throw it out
Me
there.
too.
I love doing
you throw that bait, and I'm taking it, baby.
Oh man.
But,
I thought last year was kind of disappointing with T-Box, honestly, a little bit. It was not the same as it was when we were a little younger.
Oh yeah. It's not. It's definitely not. But it's. I mean, we don't need any reason to day drink all day. And you give me one more.
But I felt like the number of people out and doing it were significantly less than in prior years.
Yeah, no,
I would say that's fair.
I think we might maybe. I don't remember as much, but I think we maybe would have gotten out a little later if we get out.
But still, like,
We did get out
go,
significantly.
but we still were out like by 11. Like usually, it starts down off at like 3ish usually 3-4. People are fucking dead after drinking for 6 hours straight. But like it was still for being like mid after like early morning midnight. It was still not anywhere near what it was before.
Yeah.
I remember we called it early because Reno's birthday is always the same day.
Yep.
Like as that. So I remember I was able to get home, shower, and eat.
No, that's a lie.
No, we did the Buffalo
We went
Wild
to
Wings, he passed out.
we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. You passed out. We put you in a fucking Uber.
That's
Pat
right.
called it a night.
I thought I was going to
Me,
pass
Chris,
out. so
and
I
Brian
didn't-
That's right.
had the most
That is
amazing
so
time at Enjoy. We're in the. I'm not even kidding you. We're in the middle of Enjoy dance crowd. We have everybody around us. Me and Chris and Brian are like the hot girls in the bar. We're not letting anybody get in the circle, even talk to us. Brian looks at us at midnight, Joe, and says, "Guys, it's not going to get any better than this. Let's go home."
What time?
And the best part about it, Brian never thought you'd go for it. Ever. Probably.
What time did?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm
go
sure.
Home?
But we looked around, me and Chris looked around, and we were like the perfect amount of drunk, and we're like, yeah.
Well, when Brian brought that up, I had been accosted by some girl. Some girl came in, she's like, "I love your beer," and grabbed her. I'm like, "We can't get away." And then she came back, and she's like,
I'm telling you, we were hot chicks at the bar, and we're like, no,
She's like, how do you feel about kids? I'm like,
Must have been a really
I don't
bar.
want kids. She's like, fuck yes. And she's like, if you're here at the end of the night, me and you're going home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Fun fact, Peter's actually
She came in smelling like cigarette smoke. I'm like, no chance, no
I
chance.
remember you thought, what time did I go home?
Was it
9:30?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Because you helped me up, I gave my cell phone back because I left it in the Uber.
That's right. I remember.
Joe was passed out, and then I thought I was going to pass out after we ate. I'm like, I'm
As soon as you said that, I was like, "Oh, that's why I didn't." Because Reno's birthday wasn't that night.
Yep.
Because usually I wear that suit.
Yep. No, you said, we had a dinner together, and you went to Reno's that night for that birthday party.
Yeah, I think it was like the week after we did the year-end dinner, and you were supposed to come.
Oh, yeah.
We always do a year-end dinner, and
Yeah.
Joe and, unfortunately, our other buddy Reno had his birthday. Not unfortunately, but, we just had something afterwards.
Selfish son of a bitch, I was born.
It was unfortunate that they were both on the same night. That's
Exactly. Yep. But, T-Box is a fun time, and, I mean, it's like in New York where you do the Santa. I'd love to do that one year. Like, let's go out in New York and let's do the Santa Day. That would be fun as shit.
We should do a run before that.
Yes.
See if there's like a 5K or something.
How sick would that be?
That would be awesome.
What's wrong with you?
You're gonna kill it. You
Chris
know
was
damn
so
well
angry
you're
with
gonna
that
kill it
comment.
now.
Bro, especially then you just burn all these calories and now you can fill them up, baby. Yeah.
We have White Castle in New York?
Because you can't eat White
Yes,
Castle
they do.
anyways. Man, they can't separate the bread and the fat.
Shut up. If I'm going to do a 5K and run and burn it all up, I can drink as much beer
Wait,
as
what
White
was I gonna say,
Castle.
But why would you want White Castle?
So wait.
All things you can eat in the world.
All this to go around to, we were trying to get to the drink.
Yes,
The Butterbeer.
yes.
It's cream soda, club soda, Tito's, the only vodka you should be drinking.
Is that really the tangent we got to that?
Yeah, we were just
my mom helped me make whipped cream. It's a little thicker than probably
Marge.
It's actually very expensive.
You're saying,
Dude, but the whipped cream is really good.
Weird question with
That's
this.
about it.
I've been taking
Whipped cream's
chunks
the
out of it
best
as I
One
drink.
question on this drink is I'm going to clearly drink this before I get to the whipped cream. Do you eat the whipped cream after it? Is that
you
take it a big go. I'm gonna say that doesn't quite go like.
I can fill you back up. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, there's tons of
Pat Lynch is like a mouthful. You're used to that.
Uncalled for.
Chris, you were like Chris is hitting him, baby. He's just taking him out of the park.
is fucking nailing him out of the park.
Me and Joe just over here slow as shit. Chris is
man, I'm trying, falling. Chris is knocking him out of the park.
But that's literally how
Home run derby for Chris.
Pat will be sniping and he'll get a little here and there, and Chris will just wait. He'll just sit in the back. Come on, baby.
There's like once every quarter, Pat Lynch will just like chuck up easy home run balls, and I'll take it over straight every time.
Should we make a podcast of the best one-liners from Pat Lynch?
We're not doing a podcast. No one-liners from Pat Lynch. Just drinking.
Oh, baby boy.
We're not even gonna touch that one.
We're gonna pass on that.
Yeah.
All right. I get it.
When Pat Lynch isn't on the podcast, when he's out of town for a week, then we'll touch it. Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, I have my favorite one. I just want to say it.
I know. We'll save it. Hey, and we're gonna keep. That's called the tease, ladies and gentlemen. Come back for more.
I guess I'm gonna be in every podcast ever at this point.
Who knows when it'll drop?
Oh, yeah.
I guess I will literally be in every podcast forever we have this thing.
For sure, you gotta take Pat out to Alaska.
Oh shit! You know what?
I'll zoom in, baby.
I'm gonna say
we're gonna call on that call.
I have a.
How you doing, Peter?
Was that me?
Yeah, I did always kind of.
Well, I mean, Pat stacked him up all.
I mean, it was here. I guess.
I'm sorry. Well, I do have.
Oh shit!
Because I read an article.
Why do you keep?
But I'm not gonna do. We're not gonna do it. We've drinking a lot of whiskey tonight. But
I'm gonna do it.
No.
We're
gonna say for a little bit because I don't have the article with me. But there is an article. 8 reasons you should never drink Fireball. And I'm doing this for Pat Lynch.
Why? Because it has antifreeze in it?
No, but it used to have chemicals that were in it.
Yeah,
that's one. I'm saving it. But guys, I'm giving you a break today.
Is it in the freezer for God's sake?
Yeah, we will.
Warm Fireball.
I still want mine.
This is the bar Fireball. This is not a watered down version either.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
No.
This is the thing. I think
Or give me that
Fireball. I think warm Fireball.
iPad, and I'll get the.
I'm already pulling it.
Oh,
I already got it.
You got it.
Yeah. Here you go.
All right, here we go. So
can I just say this real quick?
Yeah.
I think warm Fireball is better than cold Fireball because when it gets cold, it gets really, really. I think thicker almost. It's like a thicker feeling.
Hey Pat, for New Year's, I'm gonna bring us a pint of this bad boy.
Okay.
And no, but I'm sorry.
Pat Lynch is coloring his table right now.
I legitimately thought Pat Lynch was fucking
about to mark his name on one of the bottles and drink some.
I legitimately thought he was gonna mark numbers on it.
Did I do something? No. Okay.
Pat Lynch noticed some scuffs in the table, and he's got a nice little marker.
I literally thought he had a black margin, and he was like he was tagging his own table. I'm like, what? Pat, are you that?
Pat Lynch was here.
This is my fucking table.
All right, so just 8 reasons you should never drink Fireball, and this is for. I honestly thought,
and you read this list.
Number 1, I don't fucking like it.
You read this list, and you go. You're gonna get Fireball.
Oh, yeah.
Peter's like, fuck Cherry, I want to get Fireball now.
First of all, I emailed the lady and said, go fuck yourself. You're an ugly bitch, probably.
If you don't chew big red,
just kidding.
Fuck you.
She's probably a very, very nice person, and I was thinking
I love this.
And then if you don't chew big red, then fuck you.
Yeah, but I thought honestly maybe Pat Lynch had like a side, like, like when you write like Tom Sawyer.
A pseudonym.
Mark Twain.
Yes.
Pseudonym. I was thinking, bring it in. Ghostwriting. Then don't be scared. Come on in. And I thought Pat Lynch was ghostwriting this, and he might have thrown it in my inbox to say, hey.
If you're throwing a lunchbox shots, that's part of me.
You know what my simple name is, Joe?
No, I think we're both wrong. What is the name? What did J.K. Rowling do when she took on a different name to write? What is that?
No, it's Ghostwriter, right? Or no?
No,
Ghostwriter
is someone who writes for you.
Yeah, Mark Twain's wasn't his.
I think you're implying that Pat Lynch has a different name, which is a different thing. What is that called?
All right. Well, why did she get that?
An alias.
8 reasons why you should never drink Fireball.
Okay.
It tastes like red hot soaked in water. Actually, make that big red gum soaked in pee. Whoa! Wait, actually, make that big red gum soaked in pee.
Pen name. That's what it is.
Okay, pet name. But I'm going to say this like 7 times.
Sorry,
Yes.
Yeah, I
actually make that Big Red gum soaked in pee.
Oh, yeah.
You
don't chew Big Red, then fuck you!
Okay, just fuck you, lady.
Yeah.
That's number 1. Or wait, number 2. What's number 2? Number 2, Fireball has the worst recipe ideas with even worse names. Oh, this is going to be good. Any drink that ends in balls or nuts is best left behind.
Hey, you want to hear a poop story? A Joe
Do you know what's worse?
story?
No,
not yet.
You know what's worse than Fireball shot? The fucking Angry Balls shot.
Oh,
No, not an Angry Ball shot. It's an Angry Balls drink.
Whatever, it's softball. Someone puked after that. It wasn't me.
I said it raw.
No, it wasn't me, surprisingly.
Hey, funny story about that.
Joe has a poop story related to that.
Funny story. It's always ordered by the D-bags at the bar.
Yeah, we are D-bags.
Which is you, Peter. You are the one who orders it.
We are the goon squad of goon squads.
Sorry. But it's whiskey, not whiskey. And then she spells whiskey.
Oh, with the Y, without the E, with the Y.
Okay, so that confuses me when I hashtag everything. There's an E, and then there is no E.
I think the E is. I use the American way of doing it.
We know you can't spell, so it's okay. Don't worry about it.
It's like
Pat is sliving tonight.
It's exactly like Pat Lynch wouldn't know this because he doesn't read.
It's like
but it's the difference between color spelled European and color spelled American.
No, it's fucking. It's Europeans putting their pinkies up, trying to be fancy with the way they spell whiskey.
Okay, it's number 5 says it's. Katrina coming in there hot. About Katrina about to go. No, number 5 is weak as hell. Fuck you. That's not true.
The bar versions are yes.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe have a real shot, lady.
The bar versions are very.
It always leads to terrible. Okay, this is true. It always leads to terrible decisions. That you gotta give it that. Because I don't do shots until it's like 2 a.m. We're at fucking.
Wait, you haven't done shots saying. Whoa.
You're already making terrible decisions.
And 2 a.m.
to do this while you're.
It won't give you the worst hangover. I don't know if Fireball. That's.
I think taking shots.
Oh, so number 8 was it will give you. Oh no, and number 7 was it will give you worse hangovers. Number 8 is Chris's favorite. It used to contain a chemical used in antifreeze.
It used to.
Well,
just like Coca-Cola used to.
My man.
Woo! It's good though. You won't freeze in the winter at least, right? When you take it.
That's true.
That's what we drink when we go skiing.
Yes, it is. Hey,
this is not going to give me any worse of a hangover than what I give myself. Just fucking drink it, you bitch.
We're having to not do this now.
Who's looking? You're the only one.
Well, we had the article. We had to do it. You don't have to do it, Pat, if you don't want to do it.
I'm not cheersing Pat.
Fuck you, Chris.
Fuck you.
Or fuck you.
I love you guys. Merry Christmas, man.
If you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you.
Alright, why don't we start the NFL stuff? God bless America. That's the 4th time I said that tonight.
That's like the heaviest. Like, if you put this in a glass, this is like all the whiskeys combined. I think that we drank tonight.
Alright, well, hey, thanks for fucking playing around, guys. I really do appreciate that, Joe. Chris, you guys, Pat, you want to guys do the.
Kill me now.
You guys want to go over our pick'ems?
Pat's sipping his Fireball like
fine whiskey.
Oh, I'll have to tell you that story on another podcast.
Yeah, that's a tease there too.
Wait, Fireball. Fine whiskey.
There's like 9 different kinds of alcohol here.
Can I just say, hold on, real quick. This is a very quick side story. It'll take 2 seconds.
Hey. First off, you ever asked if you can do anything on this podcast?
We're gonna fun edited podcast.
Disorganized.
You're gonna beat me the way we want to beat Pat Lynch.
We don't condone violence on this podcast, by the way.
No, not at all. Good God. In fact, we've had a lot of instances where people pick on us because we're taller guys and have not ever instigated or started a fight. Just saying that.
I do that for the group, don't worry.
No, you definitely do that for the group. Pat Lynch, you're like a stick of dynamite. You just like go out there, you start an explosion, and you go, ha 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 ha, I'm with these guys. That is the Pat Lynch.
I can give you a good example of Chris Morale. Chris Morale didn't even know it was happening on that one, if you'd like, Joe.
Wait, can we go with Joe's side tangent real quick?
Oh, my quick side tangent. I always think of, because of the pain it caused Pat Lynch, I think of Las Vegas.
Thank you, Trina.
When in Las Vegas.
Were you ordering me food and I told you not to?
No.
Which time in Vegas?
We do that tons of times. No. We were at the bar and Peter McGraw bought us rum chata. when we were dying. Do you remember that? It was like the second to last.
That was
day.
that was when we were at that one bar in New York, and we were. It was right when our flight. We found out our flight was delayed 6 hours the next morning.
Yeah. So we're like, all right, let's drink, but we were all feeling death, and Peter bought us a huge round of rum chata.
Is that the one?
We just rallied for the rest of the
Is it like the Dueling Pianos bar? Where
yes!
That one girl was like dancing, like
wait.
Was
I apologize.
It was like some girl that's being all weird at me.
Yes.
And they cost me 30.
Why is it always crit?
Oh
yes!
Yes! I know.
Yes. Is there a 40-year-old lady on you?
Yeah. She's your boyfriend. I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck this lady is.
Yeah.
Where were we at? We were in the Dueling Piano bar in New York.
That's the best. And you bought us rum chata, and then we just that got us over the hump, and then we just went together.
That's the best. Those are the best nights where we're like the one time we were in Vegas, and we're kind of like we're at the club, and Joe gets 4 shots for $3,000, and it just fucking went. And then that started the night, and those are the nights where you gotta party. You gotta find that rally call. And they usually end up the best nights.
You know what that makes me think of is when we were it was like one of the first bars we went to when we landed in Vegas, and we were on the dance floor, and it was just us. Frank was there.
Yep.
And Zach was there, and
this was when
the
prostitute picked up Joe.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Everybody know that. Okay, so we're in the Bellagio. We're in the bank in the Bellagio, and then it's kind of early in the night. It's one of the few bars that we could like easily get into.
I think this may have been the first bar that we walked into.
This was the first one, and then so like we're on the dance floor.
Stone cold sober.
Yes, we start drinking a little bit. Joe's out there on the dance floor, and we're all dancing. We're dancing a little bit, and this one lady in this reddish dress comes to Joe, and she's just like you thought, like white on rice. That's what it's on Joe Keneally. And like Joe Keneally didn't prompt it, didn't ask for it, didn't wonder it, but he also didn't question why this woman is all on top of him.
Mind you, we're literally the only guys on the floor.
Yes.
Mind you, Joe's looking great.
In her mind though, she's thinking tackle weak bitches.
No, and not to say the only guys the rest are women. No.
Nobody else at the bar.
Only people. There's a group of 7 guys.
It opened it,
and she approaches me
because we were poor and cheap. We got to the club really before you have to pay cover, so we got there early.
Yeah. And I remember dancing with this lady, and I'm very shy that early on in the
Joe's
night.
not very aware of his surroundings.
No, so I would just kind of like the Will Smith in Hitch. Elbows.
James. James. Keep it here, baby. Keep it here.
And I remember having a conversation. I remember thinking she had such a V type top that was so deep, but still.
So
I don't know.
So basically, what happened is Joe's.
I have a full on conversation with.
Yeah.
This
So
lady.
Joe's dancing and talking to this woman, and me, Peter, and Chris in the corner be like, "Do you think Joe Rez is a prostitute?" And all of us are like, "Nope, he does not realize it's a prostitute."
And I remember I was like, "Oh, do you want something to drink?
Would you like a beverage?"
And I go to the guys, and it's my turn to get around anyway, so I grab around, and I come back, and she's gone, and I go, what happened to the lady?
And somebody eloquently put
it was me.
She was a prostitute.
Yeah. So
definitely, if it was eloquent, it was definitely not that.
No, it wasn't eloquent. It was she's
no, but I went to Joe.
Side note was a side note to that is 2 nights later, me and Pat are gambling late at night, and we saw a prostitute get kicked out of the casino that we were staying at.
Me and Chris had a roulette heater that night, though.
Me and Joe walked at that same weekend. It was like 3 a.m, and you gotta be very careful on the strip when you're walking at 3 a.m, because it's only drug dealers.
Oh, that was a scary one.
That was the same trip where Frank tried to kick that can, too. That was so good.
My favorite thing of the whole entire trip is me and Pat are gambling late night, see a prostitute kicked out, and then we go to a roulette table, and Pierre's with us. And the lady's like, I'm not taking your bet. And Pierre's just like, fuck you, lady.
This is also when Peter didn't have
Peter gives me his chips, and I bet, and we took the fucking house.
This is the same trip where Peter turned 21 during the trip.
No, turned 30.
No, turned 30, sorry.
Turned 30. No.
And your IDs expire when you turn 30.
Yeah, you didn't have to mention the age. You just had to say his fucking license had to expire.
Oh, I was the asshole that mentioned his age.
Yeah, asshole.
I said 21.
I 21.
Well, we side tangent that for about 40 minutes.
Yeah, let's talk sports.
Joe sees Stone Cold Lock of the Century. of the week is.
All right, wait, not yet. Let's go through the picks.
No, I have to redeem myself.
Yes.
I have to.
I believe in you.
Listen, 2/3 ain't 100%. And that's what I'm trying to guarantee.
Yeah.
Joe, you could do anything better than what me and Chris have done this week.
I'm just doing the Sunday games because obviously
Thank you for reminding me.
Packers game hasn't started. It's still got a chance.
No, it started 1 minute ago.
I thought it started at 7:30. I'm sorry.
It's 7:15 here. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Could be wrong on that one. Either way, we're going to go with the...
What time is it?
It's
7:16.
No, I'm just joking. I'm sorry.
All right. First game of the week. The Indianapolis Colts travel to Houston to take on the Texans, and Indianapolis is an 8-point favorite.
Oh shit! I thought I had something lower than that, but I got a tickle bitty.
Can I? Oh yeah, good.
Wait, I don't like it, but okay.
I don't like it either now because I thought the
8's a lot.
I thought it was more just fucking.
Well, just give it to us real quick if you don't mind.
Indianapolis is 8-2 against the spread in his past 10 games as a favorite, and since the start of the 2017 season, Indianapolis is 7-1 against the spread against Houston.
But I'll spray that they're...
Mind you, that there was at least one season of Jacoby Brissett quarterbacking.
Yeah, okay.
Chris, one question on that, caveat on that. 2 weeks ago, I believe, this was the
They
opposite, and it was a 3-point spread, correct?
No, it was a 3-point spread,
yes.
and they covered it.
Here's the only thing.
But it was a 3 there, and now it's...
Houston got their butts kicked by the Bears last week. And I don't believe, but Deshaun Watson is good in like Pat says.
He is the garbage time quarterback.
Okay.
But 8 points, I didn't like it. I thought it was 3.
That just seems
I am hot right now.
That just seems you get those garbage time points in that game.
And I thought it was a 3.
Temperature-wise?
What I saw was a 3-point
whiskey wise. I'm feeling it right now. Sorry.
Oh, me too.
Here's a backwards head over here.
I am.
Peter's about 2 seconds. Peter's one dance move away.
Oh, yes.
Any music, anywhere. Peter, you can put some classic moves around Peter.
I'm so.
I'm touching everybody.
No, I'm so high. I saw Peter turn his head around. I was like, "You're fucking damn right." He's trying to. And I was like, "Oh, I'm not even wearing a hat."
Yeah, don't turn my head around too, baby. Someone give me a hat so you turn it around.
So I didn't mean to sidetrack the NFL, but I'm just saying, like, I'm sitting over here like, my head is going, oomsa.
I can't wait to get downstairs.
Second game of the week here is Detroit goes to Tennessee. Tighten up, baby.
All right.
The Titans are 10-point favorite.
Wait, what? God damn it, tickle me for this one. This doesn't matter.
God,
there's no chance.
It's here, see, baby. It's here nonetheless. You ornamented up asshole.
Detroit is 1-3 against the spread against winning teams, against winning records this season, and Tennessee is 4-0 against the spread. And it's 4 means with Detroit since the start of the 2004 season. Mind you,
should we go with the over again?
We should not.
Okay, let's go next.
Next game. Mind you, it's pick 5 of these games for that.
Yeah, we're good. That 10-point number is out fucking outrageous, by the way.
Next game.
Yep.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I want to hear the over-under before I give you my thoughts on this one.
To the Atlanta Falcons. And they are a 7-point favorite on the road.
Yeah, that jives with what I had.
I don't know though.
I got Atlanta's 1-4 against the spread against teams with winning records this season, and Atlanta's 0-4 against the spread in its past 4 games following a loss.
You know, they fucked us last week with their 1-point favorite assholes.
Oh, I know.
We haven't picked the game yet. Mind you, we only have about like 6 more games after this. I think it's one we consider.
Es posible, as they say in Mexico.
You think, but I mean, Atlanta's not terrible.
No, they lost to the fucking Chargers.
Do the Chargers?
Wait,
how do the Chargers fuck us all the time? They fuck us every year, multiple years.
Wait, hold on. The Chargers do, or not? Sorry, Atlanta. Do you think? But a 7's like it's a touchdown. Do you think Tom's got that? We just heard 10 and what? 10 and what? What were the first 2? 10 and... No, I get it. Okay, let's keep going. We'll talk.
I think it's something we consider. Okay. That's why I said I don't say pick it. Consider it.
That's fair.
No, I'm about to take a pee. So I'm trying to figure out
Any of these joking?
I got one that I got a tickle bidding that definitely Joe Keneally needs to be here because I feel like it's Joe C. Lock of the century.
Okay. I was saying I got some time.
You get some time, babe.
There's time, ladies, till the Joe C. Lock of the century. Lock of the week, whatever it is. I don't know if this goes. Anyways, next game. Jacksonville travels to Baltimore. 13-point favorite at home.
This is the Joe Keneally that I feel like this is the Joe C. Lock.
Wait a second.
We should wait for him because if I bring this up, I feel like this is Joe.
I think Baltimore can win the game by 50 points. Either way. Next game.
I heard it can't continue until I.
No, go ahead. No. We're gonna wait for you. Go ahead. Go use the watch.
We're gonna skip this game.
Hey, the world wants to hear that stream.
Next thing is the New England Patriots travel to Miami. Miami's a 2-point favorite at home.
I got the tickle bait for this one. This one I feel is good.
Okay.
Miami is 10-3.
I've had 3 that I've not liked so far.
Miami is a 10-3 against spread this season, best coverage percentage in the NFL, and they're 6-1 at home against the spread, and they're 6-1 in their last 7 games against the spread.
I think Miami can win this game more too.
I think so too. I think this.
I feel like a piece of shit, but who are they?
Miami's at home. New England.
No, I don't like that. Wait, how much?
2.
I have New England winning. I think New England's gonna be. I think Belichick's
in Miami.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
They've not looked. New England.
We haven't picked the goddamn game yet.
It's every other week that I would take New England. Every other week, New England's good.
All right, here's the next game. Will Minnesota beat the Chicago Bears?
No, not
in Minnesota by 3 points.
Next, we're not going to touch the Bears game because I feel like the Bears may win.
All right, here's a game I think we can actually maybe consensus on. So we have the Seattle Seahawks. They are traveling 2 time zones going to Washington. Washington is missing Alex Smith for the week.
I'm good.
I will take Seattle.
Last I saw was 5.5.
It's a 7-point game.
7-point game. Let's do it. I like Ron.
We gotta pick 5 games. And
Paskin got lucky last week. They fucked us last week. We're getting our redemption this week.
I feel like Seattle's
No, Seattle fucked us 2 weeks ago. We got a redemption.
Seattle destroyed the Jets.
Wait, no, but the Washington fucked us last week, didn't they?
No. The Atlanta fucked us last week.
No. Who did Washington play last week?
We didn't bet on Green Bay.
Yeah, we didn't
Washington.
We
bet on Green Bay in
That's on me then. I got hurt by that one.
Seattle. I don't trust Seattle in that game, but
I think Seattle. I think Russell Wilson will do that.
If it was 5.5 points, I'd go for it. But
all the games so far, like that, there's not a great options here. Next game we got Joe Keely's favorite, Dallas Cowboys.
Not touching that one.
The San Francisco 49ers are traveling there.
No, you can't.
And they're a 3-point favorite.
No.
The 49ers are a 3-point favorite, right?
Oh my god, this is a huge spread.
Yeah.
The New York Jets travel to the Los Angeles Rams. And they, get this, 17-point favorite.
Jesus Christ. The Jets suck. And I'm not gonna lie, that Rams defense is no joke, but I don't trust that offense. I don't
17 points is a shit ton of points.
I don't
It's
trust.
just a matter of time until the coach gets fired.
Pat, I'm telling you, I trust that defense.
Oh,
I don't trust Jared Goff in that offense.
Alright, next game is the Philadelphia Eagles with Jalen Hurts, I believe, starting, correct?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yep.
Going to Arizona.
Is he the one who took a shit?
I don't
during
trust
the
that
game
kid.
last
No,
week?
that was Lamar Jackson.
And Arizona is a 7-point favorite.
Who is?
Arizona. Over the Phillies.
I don't know why I can't trust Arizona.
No. I don't trust Arizona for shit.
This game
I mean, we can come back and
This
look at
game-
that one. We can discuss that one.
This game's even more fun here. We got
Didn't they win the Super Bowl?
Giants
with Kurt
versus the
Warner
fucking
10 years
Browns,
ago?
right?
we got the Kansas City Chiefs
That's right.
traveling to New Orleans to play the Drew Brees led Saints.
Yeah, by what? What's his
By 3
3
points. Kansas City's 3 points.
You know what?
So they have to win by 3 or more, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
I think I like Kansas City at that point.
That.
I don't know.
I think you
Is this a low-key lock of the century?
No,
Is it?
Yeah, it's jokes. I actually like that pick, Chris. What do you think? I think that's a decent pick.
I think the Saints at home beat them.
But there's
With no crowd.
Not the crowd noise either. That's not
And their
the other.
deep. Wait, who did they just lose to? That's who they screwed us last week.
No, they won.
No, they lost to Philadelphia last week.
Oh yeah, they did. It wasn't our parlay, but they did fucking pick us.
No, I think it was a parlay.
No, we didn't hit it.
I'm sorry.
We had Kansas City.
The only game we lost.
I like.
But I like
The
Kansas
only
City.
one last week. The only we lost.
No,
was Atlanta.
really?
I think they did.
How would you? No, because you know what?
Michael Thomas out for the year, by the way. Also,
Yeah, until playoff time. Yeah.
Forget it. I'm good with Kansas City in this one.
we're on KC, baby. Last game.
Hey,
2 games, sir.
wait, Chris and me and Chris are. You want? Hey, is this a shot?
I'm not betting.
We don't have a lot.
Why? Don't be. Why?
There ain't a lot of
why are
games
you
here to
such a
choose.
woman?
There ain't a lot of
Oh, I'm
games here to
sorry.
choose.
Not a woman. Why are you such a man who wants to be?
You're also
Indecisive individual.
You're also having a lot of games here to pick here, right?
Yeah.
Next game is there's only 2 games left, so next game, Cleveland goes to the Giants. Cleveland's a 7-point favorite.
I'll take that. Or nope. Okay, we're not. Nah, you're right. Like you can't trust Cleveland either.
I have, what is it? The Giants are 8-3 as an underdog.
Okay.
They've covered against spread. They're 8-3.
And then wait, is Daniel Jones playing?
No, it's Colt McCoy. But
oh well, I'll take it. I'll take Cleveland. I know Colt McCoy's fucked us. I'm taking the Giants or the Cleveland on this. Okay.
Is Cleveland at home?
no, it was on the road.
But it's not that far of a drive, and there's no.
You know the funny side fact, funny note on that one? They flexed out the 49ers and Dallas were supposed to play that game. They flexed them out to put Cleveland and New York in that game.
Last game of the week that we can.
Is that before Daniel Jones got hurt?
No,
they did early.
Wow, that's
way
a really
early.
shit flex.
We got
Maybe they like Cleveland. Sorry,
we got Pittsburgh going to Cincinnati. Pittsburgh's a 14-point favorite against. I'm not sure who the quarterback is for Cincinnati. Honestly, God, I have no idea who it is.
Oh, it's
you got some of that, or do you think
no? Joe Burrow.
I just said that. All I got.
What did you think the Ravens then, Chris?
I picked the Ravens last year. I thought the Ravens were going to.
Pittsburgh won. Pittsburgh's lost 2 of the last 3 games. They need this game. They're on a Monday night. They get a little more rest. I think Pittsburgh is not a terrible option.
I like it. Let's do it. 14's a lot.
It is, but there's not a lot of great games like that.
Okay, so what we got? Pittsburgh.
We got Pittsburgh by 14.
Cleveland.
Giants to cover.
No,
Cleveland to cover the 7.
7.
Okay. KC to cover the 3.
Yep.
And we got Seattle to cover the 7.
Chris, you want to go to the Ravens and give Joe his?
I feel like this. When I read this Tiggle video off, this is Joe Keneally fucking Tiggle video here. Read the game off.
The Jacksonville Jaguars travel to Baltimore. Baltimore is a 13-point favorite.
Baltimore is 39-0 outright as a double-digit favorite in the regular season. The only team to never lose in that spot.
Did you say 39?
Hold on, you said so many words right there. Can you repeat that again very slowly?
I can't.
That's a lot of games.
They're 39-0. You say 13-point favorite?
Baltimore is 39-0 outright. So they've won.
They've won all of them. Yes.
Every game is a double-digit favorite in the regular season. The only team never to lose in that spot.
So this means they've won over 10 points in every game.
They are a 13-point favorite, and they've won outright every game where they're a double-digit favorite.
In what situation?
Just
in dead.
Just double-digit.
When they're the double-digit favorites, they win.
7 years, that's over.
No.
That's insane.
Yeah.
They're the only team not to lose in that situation.
39 NFL games is a shit ton of games.
When I said
what did you guys say about the San Francisco-Dallas game? That was my lock.
What was your lock? That Dallas loses?
That's okay if you like it.
We didn't say anything, Joe, on that one. We're not going to pick that game.
I think Dallas is going to win.
Stop the pressure. Pick it. Dallas Cowboys will win a game.
Even though I've in the past talked a lot of shit about Dallas, I think they're going to win that game.
Damn. The Joe Keneally lock of the century of the week is the Dallas Cowboys at home to beat the San Francisco 49ers. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, can I get that, please?
But we're going to go with Baltimore, right?
No. Oh, no?
Are we going with Baltimore?
I like Baltimore.
I like Baltimore.
I want to take the odds on
They're
that one.
fucking 39-0, bro.
But Chris, can I get the...
Time for that 40, baby.
You guys are fucking all over the place.
So you drink the 9 things of whiskey before you start making picks.
I'm trying to find the Tiggle video.
Hey, what's the over-under on the Cincinnati-Pittsburgh game?
Here, Chris?
44.
Are you sure? That's
No, I got it.
No, I bet you it's 40 and a half. And I went with 40.
You can do 42. That's the yards.
Sure, it wasn't 69. Just kidding.
All right, we're good. So, ladies and gentlemen, our picks for the week are Baltimore Ravens to cover 13, Seattle to cover 6.5, Kansas City to cover 3, Cleveland to cover 6.5, and Pittsburgh to cover 14. Oh, this ain't gonna go well.
And that Joe C. Stone Cold Lock of the century of the week is San Francisco over Dallas.
No, Dallas.
San Francisco.
And
Going against the grain here.
Joe Keneally is picking the Cowboys for a change. So he's talked to Jerry Jones. They made peace, and they're back in good terms.
Well, I mean, I picked the Cowboys over. I don't know.
No, you picked
They beat the Cowboys.
to beat Cowboys.
You know, no, not last week. Several weeks ago when Pat Lynch gave me shit for picking the Cowboys.
No, you picked them in your conference, but you picked against them in your podcast.
Yeah. And he gave me all that shit.
Here's the thing.
And the great news is since the start of the 2018 season, Dallas is 4-0 against the spread as a home underdog. 1-0 against the spread this season. Okay.
I like it, Joe. I love it, Joe. Funny part is, when I was listening to us last week, it sounded like Joe wanted Dallas over Cincinnati, but he might have got a little confused when we were starting to.
Yeah, once you start throwing other words that I don't know.
Joe doesn't understand what a spread is, and we start talking to Joe, like, what a spread, Joe's like, what is a spread?
I did do some.
And then he said Cincinnati would win the game. That's what he said. Yeah. And they did not.
I did do some research this last,
Green Bay's up
2 days ago to learn about gambling words. So I could understand it more. Cause there's a lot of stuff thrown around in here that I'm not a gambler in any means, and I enjoy playing sports. I enjoy being active, but if you were to talk about terminology, I don't know a lot of that. So a lot of this goes way over my head, even though it's very simple.
Did you watch did you happen to see Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer played some, like, street guy, like, they knew, like,
it was a YouTube video with this like curly broad-headed fella, Jack Russell or something like that.
I forget his name,
I'm not sure that's his name. But I was surprised because I had listened to some podcasts before and they said it wasn't going to be released till.
Well, but it wasn't
New Year's.
It wasn't when he got hurt.
No, I know.
Yeah.
So, but when I saw it,
when he got hurt,
did you
see it or no?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Tom. I feel bad because Tom's actually pretty athletic. I know he was a football player up until college.
Yeah.
And he was, but you know, if you watch Bert's first of all, it's just a big old boy.
Oh yeah. He was saying he's the heaviest he's been.
Yeah. And he looks as heavy as ever.
I'm not gonna lie, neither one of them looked all that great.
I thought Tom looked pretty good defense.
I only saw Tom like a couple times on that. Like you were there.
Bird was terrible. You and me would have. That poor guy. Like
that guy would have been running around in circles.
He would never, because we know how to play. We would have been 1-2.
How do you think Tom Segura is?
I think Tom. He's
so shaped before you.
Oh, he was terrible.
Yeah, but I think Tom Segura is a guy who grew up playing some basketball.
Did you guys see what Bert Kreischer tried to race?
Bert Kreischer was definitely.
You said Bert Kreischer tried to race his bus driver.
Bus driver, yeah.
Whichever one.
Yeah.
So bad.
Bert's just a big old boy.
His bus driver had a huge gut.
Oh, that's bad. Like that gut. That's
and that dude's still smoking. Still beat him and not smoking.
You know what? Chris' biggest weight. Bert's never had that type of, like, you never had that fucking pregnant beer
like
gut.
Hard gut. Yeah.
You were just a big boy. But it just didn't, like, Bert looked terrible.
Well, he was saying this is the heaviest he's been.
But I also, they didn't play the right defense. You play a 1-2.
They tried playing a trap defense.
Yeah,
it's like, what the hell are you doing?
See, here we go, using words I don't know again.
Me and Chris have never lost.
No, I'm just joking.
I'm just saying, I
actually do know that. I would just make a joke. But yeah.
We've never lost on 2-2 basketball. Like, not that we're like.
We also play against guys who are probably like, half size.
That's true.
It's not like people challenge me in period of games, and we just play. And it's like
we're a little.
The whole entire thing is like me and Pierre outside of like basketball.
I mean, Pierre's fucking 6'6". The average dude is not 6'6".
But you gotta understand, me and Pierre, like, we'll bicker and we'll argue and we'll fight between each other off the court. When we're on the court, we never lose that cool. We never lose that edge. We're getting pissed at each other. Like, Pierre will be like, hey, you messed up on this play. I'm like, you're damn right. I'll be like, hey, Pierre, you should have had that rebound. He'll be like, you're damn right. We don't lose our cool out there. We're not arguing with each other in that situation. And everybody else that we played with, at least, they get so heated between each other that they lose that edge.
Well, they're probably trying to figure out how to beat the Twin Towers over here.
Well, it also is. If I played if I played basketball like we were in gambling, we'd lose. Like, basketball is more like, we're just competitively in actual sports. Me and Chris, so much. You have to be a little bit more cool. And Tom and Bert had that cool. It was just, they're just old fat men. Like, and that scares me. Like, that also opens my eyes up to, like, cause you can see Tom didn't think he didn't play like he was 40. He played like it was just another day, and then he just fucked up half his body.
But Well,
We don't know how.
from what I've
surmised,
surmised, what is your hypothesis on what happened to Tom?
I showed Chris. He fell once, and I think when he fell, he tore his knee, and he broke his arm. He did fall, like he got shimmy and shaken. He fell, and I think he did some shit and didn't realize it because the adrenaline. He's playing. They didn't stop. They played, but I'm almost 100%. I might be wrong because I'm probably wrong because they didn't do like a halftime, and Tom was fine. And
So I think they were doing
done and just playing around. Do you think? Or?
no. I think they were doing like a dunk thing.
It's probably yes.
Only because of the reason he explained it. He goes. We had the shot. We had what we needed, and he goes. I could give it more. And he goes, when you go 50% on camera, or you have 25, it looks like 75 or whatever it is. Like he's implying like you could go harder. And I think he was trying to do something like really physical feat, like a dunk thing or something like that.
But you know what's nice though? It does fit for any of it. Tom definitely teaches a lesson, and or for me at least, like as we get older, like it's just you either have to be as mobile, yoga, stretching, or you gotta stop. You're not gonna do what he's doing.
You know, I was thinking about that. I know, or I see it on Facebook. A lot of people, especially like high school, you see people getting significantly larger or just like bigger than high school. And of course you're young, you're lean. I'm like, oh man, there's so many people I've seen that just like blow up and then that's it. And I know a lot of people who don't exercise like regularly at all. And it's such a weird thing to me, but I do know, like, I'm thinking to myself now, between Thanksgiving and December now, I've, like, ballooned up and down, like, all during Corona.
I keep thinking about that, like, how people don't notice that when they look in the mirror. But you know what? You'll never notice it looking in the mirror. You know, you'll notice it.
Photos.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Photos,
that's what
100%.
really notice. And that's, like, hopefully, but.
You know what's funny? I was looking at photos today. I got this like Google notification, that my data was full. So I did fucking stupid thing.
Oh, I storage. Because I know that one a lot.
That's what it is. It's storage. Yeah.
Oh shit! You're on my game.
So but I have a Google phone, so all
I have to do
photos are up there, all my emails, everything. So I was like, fuck, what's the largest file? Photos. Okay, let me just download everything off my phone because I kept them. All my photos are on. I've had Google phone for years, so everything's on the phone. I just transfer it over. On the line. This is off the line. This is in this object. No. They were putting them on the line, and I was no.
I don't want them on.
No, I want them in a physical thing. So I put it on there, but I was looking at photos of us, particularly us, because I've known you guys for years and years and years. Pat Lynch. You guys, I don't know, how long has it been now? It's been
a while.
What? Yeah. Since at least 2000.
I worked at my job for 5 years, and I worked at Corbis. We were there for like 3, so probably 8 years.
Here's the best thing. My first memories with you, right? Besides T-Box, and you watching somebody suck face on another person that didn't want to be doing that, was the...
I love that. But, what's that story? Oh, yeah.
But was you in the bathroom story. That was one of our first real interactions, and our friendship started right there.
Wait, when I threw
the t-shirt.
Oh, yeah. that was an Angry Balls.
We don't need this.
That was an Angry Balls.
But we're not gonna go there.
It's not a podcast story.
It's a Joe Keneally poop story. So
yes,
of course
Joe's got the best.
But another one. For another
one, Devin.
We can go all night, and I absolutely love this. And I'm literally flying high right now. Just having a great time.
Yep.
But let's let these people enjoy their lives.
David, stop Snapchatting everybody.
What? And let's get on to the Christmas party of the night.
Mm-hmm.
So boys, let's bring our glasses together. I got everybody refilled.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Let's say, hey, Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a great fucking Saturdays. Yeah, well, you know what? Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
And let's do it.
Bear down, Chicago Bears. Bye!